Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today to learn all about traveling the national parks by rail with Amtrak Vacations. I want to introduce myself. I am Jackie Malaki and really excited to be talking with you all today about some of these amazing packages that we have. A few other things that I want to go over today is why traveling to the national parks by rail is the preferred way. I'll go through a few recommendations of the top trips that we have. Later in this presentation, I'll talk about some of the accommodations on board Amtrak, what that experience is like, and I'll also talk about how you can customize your own national park rail vacation to make sure it's specific and fits all of your needs and everything that you're looking for. Amtrak Vacations is a part of the Rail Bookers group. We have a couple different brands. We also operate Rail Bookers, which is our worldwide rail vacation. So if you're also looking to plan a trip to Canada, Europe, Australia, anywhere that you're looking to go, we have a variety of packages and options for you. But today, really going to focus on Amtrak Vacations and some of our US destinations. Any of the packages that we have and we offer, you can book and travel today, or you can travel in 2024. So we have a wide booking window. So why do travelers love Amtrak Vacations? We are the rail experts. We have a great team here that know all of the train routes. They know the best ones to take, either to get you there the quickest or the most scenic way to get around. You can book and travel again. So we have all of our packages available up to 2 years in advance. You can really take advantage of locking in the space, securing that now, especially for a lot of the national parks. If there's a specific hotel, specific destination you want to be in, take advantage. You can book early, have something excited to look forward to. We have lots of flexibility with our packages. Everything we have can be customized. We have a very large rail selection. You can do a multi-country journey. You can extend your cruise, or we can do something completely custom. Maybe visit some family along the way as you're traveling from coast to coast. No rail trip is too complicated for us to book. Again, we are the experts, so give us a call. We can help you book your rail vacation. So what options are available with Amtrak Vacations? All of the packages that I'm going to talk about today and all the ones on our website, everything is customizable. So you can add on additional destinations, maybe add an extra night in a city. You've never been there. You really want time to explore, you can do that. We can make any of these trips round trip right from your hometown, so you never have to fly, you don't have to drive. We can upgrade your rail ticket if you're doing a cross-country journey to one of the private sleepers, and we can add additional sightseeing tours, or we can upgrade your tours to private tours in some cases. So lots of great things that we can do for you. And where can you travel by train? Here is the Amtrak network map. I know it looks pretty complicated, confusing, but basically all of those lines and all the writing there, those are all the different stations, and you can see all the stars. Those are the Amtrak Vacations destinations where we can put the full package together for you. So tons of possibilities for your next trip. So with that, let's just jump right into it and talk about a few of the packages that we have. We will start out with our Rails to the Grand Canyon. You can visit one of the natural wonders of the world. This package here starts out in Los Angeles, so you can explore the city. And then at night, you're going to travel to Union Station and you're going to board Amtrak. You can settle into your accommodations. It is an overnight, so if you want to upgrade this to the sleeping accommodations, we can certainly do that. Have a great night's rest, and when you wake up in the morning, you're actually going to be taken to Williams, Arizona, which is the gateway to the Grand Canyon, and that's where you're going to hop on board the Grand Canyon Railway train. and that will take you right to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. And we have you spending 2 nights at one of the lodges right inside the park. So we have a couple different options. You can upgrade to stay at El Tovar, which is right along the rim. It is absolutely amazing to be able to stay overnight right at the Grand Canyon, especially to wake up early, watch the sunrise. That's one of the best things you can do. And when you stay overnight, sometimes those late hours, early morning hours, it's a little quieter too around the canyon, so a little more peaceful, but tons of things to do while you're up there and lots of places to explore. We do include a sightseeing tour that will take you around the canyon, around the south rim, to some of the best overlooks, so you can get around a bit more. And then after 2 nights there, you're going to take Grand Canyon Railway back down to Williams, and then you'll hop on the Amtrak train and head back to Los Angeles. This makes a perfect weekend trip for those in the Southern California area, but we do have other options. So if you're thinking, well, it sounds awesome, but I'm in the Midwest, so why would I go to Los Angeles? No worries. We do have versions from Chicago and from other points too. So no matter where you're traveling from, we can make this a round trip right from your hometown or local Amtrak station. Also want to talk about our essential Glacier National Park. Glacier is our #1 selling summer destination. So if you're thinking of going to Glacier, do not wait to book. There's limited space at the park, and it is seasonal. It's only open from June to September. We are still taking bookings for this year. We do still have some availability, but again, do not wait, as that space is quickly selling out. But if you're also listening to today's presentation, thinking ahead of, next year something, it is not too early. You can book next year, lock in your space, and get the dates and everything. So for Essential Glacier National Park, this package here includes 2 nights at the beautiful Glacier Park Lodge. We also include a full day tour that will pick you right up from the hotel, and it'll take you into the park. It travels along the famous Going to the Sun Road that cuts all the way across the park. Absolutely beautiful. It also includes dinner one of the nights, and we can add the rail, again, right from your hometown to take you right to Glacier. The beautiful thing about taking the train to Glacier is not just the beautiful scenery that you get all along the way, but where the train stops, you actually get off the train, and it's just 208 steps right to the front lobby of your hotel. So it literally brings you right there. Glacier National Park, it's in northern Montana, so it's a remote location. There's no major airport servicing it. It's a long drive, especially with the price of gas right now. It could be quite expensive to get there on a road trip. So taking the train, just sit back, relax. You don't have to worry about how much is gas going to be at your next station. You can really enjoy the journey. And if you're looking to do multiple national parks, maybe a bit more time, you have, a week for your vacation or more, we have America's National Parks. Again, 4 amazing national parks in one great journey. This package here, it'll start off in Denver. So you can take the train right to the historic Union Station. That's right in downtown. So when you get out there, you're right by the 16th Street Mall, which is where there's tons of shops, restaurants. There's even a free shuttle that runs along that street that can bring you to your hotel. A lot of the properties we work with are really walking distance or really close to Union Station, so very easy to get around. You do also have the option to fly in to Denver too to begin your journey. Really depends how much time you have for your vacation. And then from Denver, we'll pick you up from your hotel and take you on a sightseeing tour over to Rocky Mountain National Park. It's a small group tour. The tour guides are absolutely amazing. They know all the best spots in the park for those scenic overviews where wildlife may be hanging out. They'll take you through Boulder on the way up, and you'll travel by the Flatirons, And they'll also take you to Estes Park, which is just outside of Rocky Mountain National Park. So you'll have time to walk around and explore there. And then after the tour, they'll take you back to Denver, spend the evening. Next day, you'll go back to Union Station, hop on board the California Zephyr train, and take what I think is the most scenic stretch on that train over through the mountains, the canyons. You'll travel through the red rocks, and then you'll be brought to Moab. Moab is a town that's nestled between Arches and Canyonlands, so the gateway for exploring those parks. And then the next day, we'll take you on a full day tour of both of those parks. So Arches, as you can see here, is known for its beautiful natural sandstone arches, well named, and it actually has over 2,000 of these natural arches all throughout it. And then we'll also take you over to Canyonlands, which is very different. It has more of a desert landscape with the mesas and pinnacles all through there. And then after exploring those parks, you'll hop on the train once more over to Salt Lake City. You'll arrive in the evening so you can settle into your hotel for the night. And then the next day, I'll take you on a transfer to your hotel in Yellowstone. You'll have 2 nights there, and you'll have a full day to explore the park. Yellowstone is a geological treasure, has lots of geysers, hot springs. Old Faithful is one of the most well-known ones. So tons of things to see and do in Yellowstone. And then after exploring there, you'll be brought back down to Salt Lake City. Again, we can add the train from your hometown, take you to Denver to start it, and then home from Salt Lake City at the end. You also have the option to do a combination. Maybe you live in the Midwest area in Chicago, you want to take the train to Denver, but you decide to fly home from Salt Lake City because you got to get back to work. No problem. We can do a handful of different things. And the last package that I want to talk about today is our Grand Tetons and Yellowstone rail journey. So if you are looking to explore Yellowstone, maybe explore that area a bit more, spend some more time, this is a great package. It starts from Chicago, and you'll notice a lot of our packages can be from Chicago or round trip Chicago. That's because it really is the main hub for all the Amtrak long distance trains that are traveling out west. So you'll have time to explore Chicago before hopping on that California Zephyr train over to Salt Lake City. You'll spend the night there. The next morning, you're going to pick up your car rental, and you can make your way over to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. That's just outside of Grand Teton National Park. We do include a half-day tour for you that'll actually take you into the park, kind of all around. It's a wildlife tour, so you'll see lots of different animals there. And it's great because then you don't have to do the driving. You can just look out the window, enjoy all the amazing views, and learn about the history of the park. And then after exploring there, you'll make your way up to Yellowstone, and you can actually stay right inside of the park, whether it's Canyon Lodge or you can upgrade to Lake Yellowstone, which actually sits right on the shores of Lake Yellowstone. So it's a beautiful historic property. And we do include a sightseeing tour to take you around, as these guides know, all right, what are the best spots to look for? Where are some of the great trails that may lead to an amazing viewpoint that you can't necessarily see from the road? So they'll take you to all those places. And then after that, you'll make the drive back down to Salt Lake City. You can drop off the car. If you're flying out of Salt Lake City, we can arrange it so you can drop it right off at the airport. Or if you decide to take the train back home, we're adding that on for you. We can coordinate to have you drop it off in a downtown location. So there is some flexibility. We can make it easy for you with that car rental. So that's just a small sample of a few of the packages that we have, but lots more national parks and a lot more packages available online. So definitely check it out. But now that you've seen a little overview, if you're like, all right, I'm ready to go, how do you pack for a train trip? It's always a question that we get. You can bring 2 free carry-on bags, and you can also check 2 bags. Those are free of charge as well. And the luggage can be checked 45 minutes prior to departure. So just make sure you leave plenty of time to do that before hopping on board the train. But it's not like the airlines at all, so you don't have to arrive, 2 hours, 3 hours early. If you are checking bags, an hour early is plenty for you. That's usually what we recommend. So what's it like on board the train? What are the different accommodations? Kind of mentioned the sleepers a bit, talked about coach a bit. So let me go through all of those. The packages we have, they're all based in coach accommodations. You can see here, it's actually very comfortable. It's 2 and 2. There's lots of legroom. The seats are coming back at about a 45-degree angle, so it's comfortable for longer day journeys or even overnights. If you're traveling on a budget, you can certainly do coach accommodations. There is some overhead storage for those carry-on suitcases, backpacks, anything like that you have. But if you are doing an overnight, highly recommend upgrading to the private sleeping accommodations. It's just where you get the full Amtrak experience. And a couple things to know, you also have a dedicated car attendant that will take care of you. They take care of putting the seats to the nighttime configuration. They make sure that you have your toiletries, as there is a shower available. They give you bottled water, coffee in the morning. When you're in the rooms, you do have a privacy door, so you can close that. There's curtains too. The meals are included with the sleeping accommodations, and your car attendant will come by with the menu and can actually deliver those meals right to your private sleeper. And you do get priority boarding. In some of the major stations, they do have the private lounges too. You will have access to that. So it's a place that you can go, you can wait for your train. They actually call and they'll board you right from there. And someone will usually walk everyone down that's on the train and kind of let you get on settled first before coach and everyone else is able to board. And then into the different accommodations, there's the roomette. It's 2 seats during the day. They kind of go down at night to be bunk beds. And there's an overhead one that gets pulled down. You can see the privacy door, big window to take in all those views. There's a table that pulls out. So it's great for meals, games, anything like that. At the end of the train car, there's a bathroom and shower that's exclusively for people with these roomette accommodations. So here you can see the nighttime configuration of it, and the train car attendant will take care of doing all of that. And here's kind of an idea of what can fit. It does say 1 to 2 suitcases will fit in the room. I always tell people to just bring a backpack, and then for things that you'll need on the train, but check your suitcases, everything else that you're not going to need until you're at the hotel. It just gives you a little bit more space in the rooms. One less thing to worry about. The other option is the bedroom. You can see here this is a bit larger. So the seat where the woman is, that's almost more like a couch. That's actually the one that'll fold down at night, be the lower bunk. And then here you can see the nighttime configuration of it. The biggest difference is the bedroom has its own private bathroom and shower right in that room. And there is an accessible bedroom too. So if that's something that you or someone you're traveling with will need, just give us a heads up. We can book that for you. We can even set up what's called red cap service. So we can have someone meet you in the train station and help with, any bags you have, and help you get over to the train. They do have a lift, so you can easily get on board. So that's just kind of a quick overview of what it's like on the train. If you do have additional questions, certainly reach out, let us know. I do want to talk about, a few discounts that are available on the rail portion. Amtrak always has a discount for children. So if you're looking to do a last minute summer family trip, children 2 to 12 get 50% off the rail. Seniors, if you're 65 or older, you get a 10% discount, and then active military and their families will receive 10% as well. We do have lots of different brochures. available online, so you can check us out even more, some more of the different packages that we have. We have some dedicated to national parks or the Mighty Five. So if you're looking to explore Utah or just Canyonlands a bit more in that area, some great options. So now I kind of have a question for all of you. But what destinations are you considering for your next vacation? Definitely let us know. We'd love to hear where you're thinking of traveling from. You can type that right into your chat box there. And with that, I want to say thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time in listening to today's presentation. If you do have additional questions, definitely give us a call, send us a chat. You can put your question in there. If you're ready to book, give us a call. We are open. We're open 7 days a week. So anything you need, please reach out. Thanks so much, and hope you have a wonderful day.